Under the lights, speaking of facts, double the price, yeah. Under the lights, we covering sports, whatever you like, yeah. Home runs in the park, touchdowns in the end zone. Knockouts in the ring, buzzer beater for the win, go hard or go home. Find out who you are when you under the lights. That pressure made a star, right there. Under the lights, you looking for the best, tune in to Under the Lights. Yeah, under the lights.
Yeah. Welcome back to Under the Lights. I'm your host, Big Mike. And as you can see, it's just me today, y'all. It's just me. My guy Jordan, he around right now. He around and he peeking in and shit, you know what I mean? But it's loud where he at, you know what I mean? So he really can't pop his head in and talk his shit the way he want to, you know what I mean? But listen, he's looking at us right now as we speak. So, you know what I mean? Like, he can see you. He can see me. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But you know I'm going to hold it down and shit while this nigga's not here. You understand me? So, like I said, man, thanks for watching. You know what I mean? If you're on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or Spotify right now, you know what I mean? Appreciate you. We thank you. You know what I'm saying? If you're on Apple, if you're on YouTube, hit the like and subscribe button, share it with all your friends, all your sports junkies, and, you know, so they can be up to date with all things Under the Lights. You feel me? So, you know, we're here to talk sports. Well, I'm here to talk sports. Or should I say we? Because Jordan is definitely looking right now. You feel me? And I know that he wishes, you know what I mean, he was here. And I know he also wishes that the Warriors even got into the playoffs, but they did not, you know what I mean? So listen, we're going to talk a little basketball. You know what I mean? The NBA season's over. It's over. It's a wrap. It's over and done with. The Boston Celtics went ahead and closed out the Dallas Mavericks in Game 5 for the NBA title. You know what I mean? And so, you know, what are your thoughts on this, on the series? And I'm talking about the series as a whole. Listen, man. The Mavs, I'm not the Mavs, but the Celtics did what they were supposed to do. You know what I mean? I chose the Mavericks to beat the Celtics. You know what I mean? I never thought the Celtics were going to lose to the Mavericks. That's just going against the grain. Everybody knew they was going to win. That's just me saying Mavs in 7. The Mavs don't have enough to beat the Celtics at all whatsoever. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, the Mavs were just outmatched, overmatched. You know what I mean? Didn't have enough. It is what it is. And plus the other players, I mean, like some guys want to blame, you know what's crazy? Some guys want to blame Luka Doncic. They want to blame Luka for them losing the series. How do you blame Luka for losing the series against this NBA Final Series? I don't even know how you do that. Without him, they're not even here. He's the only one that played consistent basketball. You feel me? Kyrie showed up at Game 3. Where was he at the first 2 motherfucking games? I think him and Jason Tatum was together the first 2 games. You feel what I mean? They wouldn't, you know what I mean? I mean, they wouldn't play like themselves. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, but how do you blame Luka Doncic when he's leading the team in damn near every quarter category except for blocks? And he's the one making the plays, getting everybody open looks, doing the same thing that he's been doing this whole entire playoff run. The whole entire run. You know what I mean? I'm not blaming Luka for none of that. You know what I mean? But the Celtics took advantage, you know what I mean, of all of the mismatches. You know what I mean? Obviously, they seeked out Luka, you know what I mean? And rightfully so. He's the weak link on the team, defensive-wise, you know what I mean, on the perimeter. You know what I'm saying? So they was attacking Luka, exploiting the mismatches. You know what I'm saying? Porzingis got in there, did a little bit. But like I said, they don't need him. They don't need Porzingis to beat the Mavs. You don't need Porzingis to beat the Mavs. You got enough. You got more than everybody already. Because I said if anybody in the league can sustain an injury to their player or to their team, to one of their teammates, it's the Celtics, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not hearing, you know, Porzingis. He did good the first game and all of that, but he wasn't needed that much to me, if you ask me, in my eyes. Jaylen Brown did his thing. The Celtics did their thing as a whole. I think it would have been, you know, an even better matchup if it was the Nuggets or, you know, even the Minnesota Timberwolves. You know what I mean? But we know the Mavs knocked them off. They went on a nice run, a miraculous run, and shit, and they got them up out of there. I told people already, I said, this Mavericks run right here reminds me of the 2007 Cleveland Cavaliers. Even though I know Luka has Kyrie Irving with him, and LeBron James back then had nobody nowhere near that type of talent with him. I'm just saying the way he was playing, you know what I mean, in some of these series, he was playing like a role player. You feel me? So, like I said, bro, it reminds me of that run when they just went on the run, you know what I mean, led by Luka or led by LeBron like that, and then boom, they get to the finals, knowing they ain't supposed to be here, and they outmatched, they outworked. You know what I mean? I mean, like the finals, it wasn't really like exciting like that. It wasn't the matchups, it just wasn't like that. You feel me? It was kind of like boring. You know what I mean? And like to me personally, you know, when a team wins the finals, you know what I mean? When they win the finals, you feel it. Obviously, the Celtics won, but I'm talking about you feel the outside, outdoors, just everywhere, everybody, you know, oh, that's that team right there. It just don't feel like that with this team, considering how the Celtics got there and who they played. I mean, even Jason Tatum came out and was like, y'all probably won't, you know, y'all probably say we didn't play nobody, you know what I mean? But he knows that. That's why he said it. That's why he said it, because he fucking knows it. You understand? So, I mean, I think Jordan's trying to get my attention. You know what I mean? I think he's trying to get my attention. I'm not sure. But anyway, like I said, man, Jason Tatum came out and said it. You know what I mean? He said it himself, and he knows that. It is what it is. You feel me? So to me personally, they're going to have to do it again and run the gauntlet. You know what I mean? Because unless everybody ain't going to be hurt like that again, leading all the way up to the finals. Every team is not going to have their star player out. You know what I mean? And the Mavs ain't about to go on this miraculous run no more. They're not. You know what I mean? To me, I don't think so. But this series was they were overmatched. You know what I mean? Dallas was in over their head. You know what I'm saying? And then, I mean, it's Dallas played well to get there. You feel? I ain't taking nothing away from, you know, Dallas. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying they went on this little run. You know what I mean? And it outmatched when you get there, so you didn't end up playing, you know what I mean, the best team possible anyway. And sometimes shit happen like that. Hell, you could look at 2018 when LeBron went to the finals again against the Warriors in 2018. Way overmatched, outmatched. You know what I'm saying? So, this series, like it went down like it should have been a sweep, but for some reason, in Game 4, you know what I mean, P.J. Washington and Dante Exum and Derrick Jones and Cole, you know what I'm saying, and you know came and balled the fuck out, you know what I'm saying, and even in that game right there, you know, it's like, hey, oh, Kyrie had a good game. No, he didn't like that. No, he didn't like that, because if I'm not mistaken, up until the third quarter, he had 11 points. 9 points came in the first quarter. So the rest of those 10 points, whatever that he scored, it came when the game was out of reach. They was up 25. They was up 30, so it had no bearing on the game. You were just, you know what I mean? If it was a 25-point lead, okay, he extended it to 27 or some shit like that. It was already a blowout. You feel me? So this series ended the way it was supposed to end, you know what I'm saying, in a dub for the Boston Celtics. Excuse me. There was no mystery. There was no mystique. There was no, oh man, this could go 7, bro. I'm talking about somebody really, really mean it. Now I got a homeboy at the crib, you know what I'm saying, on the other side of town. He bet 2 people $200, $100 a piece that the Mavs was going to beat the Celtics. And I told him the next time you bet with them, call me, because them some stupid motherfuckers. Anytime you willing to bet $100 on the Mavericks beating the Celtics in the finals, and you really put that $100 out there, call me next time too. Call me next time. And I also told him, I said this, hey, look, bro, because when we be debating and shit, I say, look, bro, he be like, I can get 10 people right now that can agree to what I said. I said, I'll tell you what, if those are the people that got to agree with you, some of those 10 people, don't bring them stupid motherfuckers around me. They don't know what the fuck they talking about. They just sit up there and bet you $100 that the Mavericks was going to beat the Celtics. What in they right? Y'all know me. If I bet on something, or if I'm confident about something, you know what I'm saying, I'll bet on it. Whatever it is, you know what I mean? I ain't putting my money on that shit. I'm not that stupid. I knew what this series was going to do. I knew what it was going to be. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So congrats to the Celtics. They won their championship. It was an easy path, and you cannot deny that. If you're a Celtics fan, I get you happy. You know what I mean? Your squad won. That's cool. Be happy. But when all the boils down, you got to sit there and tell yourself, damn, we had an easy road to this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Next year it might not be like that, so I'm glad we capitalized on it right now. You know what I'm saying? So the Celtics, they got their championship. And listen, there's people hitting me up. Oh, the Sixers didn't get a championship. Oh, all that type of shit, right? All right, look here. They didn't get a championship. But I promise you, nigga, I can promise you this. If we would have ran into the Miami Heat and Jimmy and Terry didn't play, they going home. We ran into the Cavaliers and Donovan Mitchell and Jared Allen didn't play the whole series, but Donovan Mitchell missed 2 straight games. Oh, they going home. We play the Pacers, and we know the Pacers, nobody had the Pacers going to the Eastern Conference Finals. They played injury-prone teams to get there as well. They played hospital teams too. The Bucks, Giannis and Dame was out. You know what I mean? Then you played the Knicks and shit, you know what I mean? Whatever the case may be. And we all know OG Anunoby got hurt the second game. Mitchell Robinson, their big man, he's out. You feel me? Bogey, he's out. This all they like most of their guys was out type shit. And Jaylen Brunson ended up getting hurt. What was that in game 3, game 4, whatever the case may be. But forget that one. But everybody else that wasn't there before that, they didn't play either. You know what I mean? But I promise you, if we played teams like that and then met Dallas in the finals, I promise you we would have won. So let's not act like y'all went through the gauntlet. You know what I mean? Y'all played these teams. They was at their best. They had their guys out there because they did not. So, like I said, y'all won the title. We know why y'all won it. You feel me? Because, like I said, there's no evidence of y'all going through the gauntlet, going to win a championship. It has to be like this. It got to be like this for y'all to get it done. You know what I mean? So, Celtics, they won. They the champions, and we'll see what they do next season. And hopefully, because we were deprived in the East this year. We were deprived in the East. In the Eastern Conference this year, we were deprived of talent. You know what I mean? Of excitement. You know what I mean? Because like I said, let me go through them again. The Milwaukee Bucks, no Giannis the whole series, and Dame missed a couple games. Boom. Go through Miami, Jimmy Butler and Terry Rozier. Y'all know who I called Jimmy Butler to the Boston Celtics, the fucking boogeyman. That's what I call them. You feel me? You got the Knicks. They was beat up. Cavs. They was beat up. My Sixers, Joel Embiid out there on one fucking leg. You know what I'm saying? Beat up. You feel me? So it ain't gonna. Hopefully it ain't like that next year. You know, so we can know who really the best team is. Because even the best teams in the regular season that win 60 games and shit like that, they don't always go win the title. They don't always go win the title. So we'll see next year when it's a little more challenging, and then we go from there. You understand me? And then on top of that, so I hear a lot of people complaining. They mad, you know what I'm saying, that Jaylen Brown won Finals MVP. How you mad at Jaylen Brown for winning Finals MVP? They're saying Jason Tatum got snubbed. I don't think he got snubbed. Bro, from the jump off, game 1, Jaylen Brown was consistent. He was consistent on the offensive side of the ball. When Jason Tatum was going 6 of 16 for 16 points, Jaylen Brown was 7 of 15 for 22 points. You know what I mean? And playing defense, or he playing both sides of the ball. Both sides of the ball, picking up Luka full court, picking up Luka anytime he need to, and telling the coach that, hey, if he want to bring, if he want the ball, he gonna have to go get it. I ain't letting him get nothing. You know what I mean? That's the mentality he had going into the finals. You feel what I'm saying? So MVP, you got to play. Jaylen Brown played both sides, and when he was making them shots, see, Jaylen Brown was making those shots to help the lead grow, to extend the lead, and to grow that lead and extend the lead. Jason Tatum, he was missing all of those shots. So that's where them assists came from, because everybody else was making those shots. And I don't want to hear nothing about he was passing the ball, he was rebounding. I'm going to say the same thing I said before. We don't know Jason Tatum from rebounding. He's not a rebounding champ. We don't know Jason Tatum from assisting. He's not an assist champion. He's not. We know Jason Tatum, he's first team All-NBA because of his scoring. That's why he's first team All-NBA. Since when is it okay for somebody on your team who's supposed to be the best player on your team? I think it's Jaylen Brown with a lot of other people, but whatever. Since when has it been you supposed to be the best player on your team, and then all of a sudden when the finals get here, you jump down, you down to the third best player, and you become an assist and a rebound man? Since when has that been okay? So let me ask you a question. So Michael Jordan, he in the finals. We know he gets buckets on niggas. He gets buckets. So it's okay for him to be in the finals and go out there and my point's going to drop drastically, and I'm just going to start passing the ball and assisting the ball. That's happening because you're getting fucking clamped. You understand? And in these fucking moments, you always throwing up fucking mansions out there in Boston, wherever you at, motherfucker. You understand? You build mansions and shit. That's why I say if Jason Tatum did not have all this help around him, he's Devin Booker. He's Devin Booker without before CP3 got there. You know what I mean? So I don't want to hear nothing about he was passing, assisting the ball. He was doing that because he wasn't scoring. Driving to the rim, losing the ball, crying to the referee, getting stripped, and all of that type of shit. You feel me? While Jaylen Brown, while he was doing that, Jaylen Brown was scoring, and he was defending, and he was rebounding, and he was assisting as well. Let's make that clear. Their stats were similar. You know what I mean? Jaylen Brown was 21 points, 20.8. That's 21 points a game, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1.6 steals, 44% from from the field goal, and 20. They was both 23 and 26% from 3-point. And Jason Tatum was 22 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists and 1 steal, 39% from the field. You feel me? But like I said, those points from Jaylen Brown, that's the one that was growing that lead, putting Boston ahead. You feel me? So I don't think he got snubbed. I said after game 1, I said, well, damn, Porzingis balled out, Jaylen Brown balled out. All right, then game 2, Jrue Holiday got him over the threshold. You feel what I mean? And then boom, game 3, Jason Tatum had a good game. I think he had 30 points on 26 shots, whatever the case may be. Then the game 4, boom. You know what I mean? Jaylen Brown is the one showing the most consistency throughout this playoff NBA Finals series, beyond in this NBA Finals series. So let's not go with who you like most with Jason Tatum. Let's not go with who you think is the best on their team. It doesn't matter. Did Jason Tatum perform in these finals the way he performed, how he got his name on first team All NBA? Did he do that? If he did that, if he was doing that, then yeah, he'd be Finals MVP. But he did not have that type of performance. He did not. And what did he average in the regular season? Damn near 30? Huh? 22 points a game. They won the series, and rightfully so. They have a way better team. That's not even up for discussion. My little brother say, "Oh, how they got a much better team?" And if you gotta ask me how Boston Celtics has a much better team than the Dallas Mavericks, you don't even need to be talking basketball. You just need to shut the fuck up and keep it moving, because you ain't doing nothing patrolling. You know what I mean? I don't even want to answer that. You know what I mean? So if you don't know that, you just don't know basketball. And we'll just keep it like that. You understand? Shout out to my guy E. He on here. What's up, boy? I feel you. My guy E said he happy Jaylen Brown got the MVP. You know what I mean? He was doing all the work. You know what I mean? So shit. I'm not gonna say he was doing all the work. You know what I mean? But I'm just gonna say he did enough to win Finals MVP. That's what I'm gonna say. You know what I mean? And it was not a robbery. It was not. He didn't get snubbed or none of that shit. So, he was, and he also said, he told Jason Tatum, we did this shit together. You know what that sound like? That sound like Red off of Friday, nigga. It's like it's both for ours. We just keep it at my house. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. That's what it sound like. Yeah, it's my Finals MVP trophy. Y'all earned it. No, it's not. It's not yours. It's mine. And he earned it. He earned it outright. So anybody got a problem with that? Maybe you just in your feelings. You like Jason Tatum, or you think he the best player on the team, or whatever the case may be. But that's where I'm at with it. You feel me? It seemed like Jordan want to say something. I want to bring him in so bad because he keeps smiling and looking up close to the camera and shit. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna wait till he give me a signal. To bring him on in here. You feel me? So moving on, man. I got some more comments going. Look. He wasn't doing all that work, E. Now, look, you better get them started. I already called E, see if he want to come on this motherfucker. You know what I mean? He had some things going on. You understand? Don't make me send you niggas the link and y'all can niggas come in here and get it on yourself. You feel me? But yes, and my guy Jordan definitely said he earned it. He absolutely earned it. You know what I mean? Like I said, if Jason Tatum was playing the way he played to make first team All NBA, absolutely. Absolutely. You know what I mean? But he wasn't. So therefore, he did not get it. It went to the right man. So obviously, we're sticking with the NBA, sticking with the finals. You know what I mean? And listen, the finals is over. You know what I mean? NBA season is over, but they already got the Boston Celtics. They already got them favored. They already favored to repeat as champions next season. Do you believe they could do it again? Listen, I absolutely, positively believe they could do it again. Yes, I think the Boston Celtics could go to the NBA Finals again and win it. But here's what has to happen. Jimmy ain't going to be playing. And Terry Rozier, they can't be playing. Donovan Mitchell, and he must be out for a couple games. And Jared Allen, he can't play. When you go at the Pacers, they gonna have to play the Knicks and those hurt teams, the Bucks. Giannis and Dame was out, and you got the Knicks. They was hurt and shit like that, so they got to the Eastern Conference Finals. They can play the Pacers again, and also Halliburton, he can miss a couple games as well. You feel me? And then listen, if the Mavericks go on a miraculous run again, like they did, like the 07 Cavs or shit like that, 2018 Cavs, whatever the case may be, they can definitely go back and win it again. If they gonna play those type of teams. Absolutely. But if motherfuckers is going to be healthy, we're not getting deprived I named 5 teams that was hit. They didn't have 8 players. 5, not 1, not 5. Whole hand. You feel me? So if they're going to be like that, yeah, they can win again. But if not, hell no, they're not repeating. I didn't have them winning it this year. I did not. So if you telling me that Jimmy Butler and Scary Terry going to be playing, even if Jimmy ain't in Miami, maybe he might be in Philly. Who knows? You feel me? Who knows? But wherever he is, if he playing, no. New York is not going to be hurt like that no more. Milwaukee, Philly, Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if everybody's hurt and shit like it is this year, like they just I tell motherfuckers right now, they went to sleep and woke up in the finals. I woke up like this. That's how they woke up, just woke up in the finals. You feel me? It wasn't hard at all. You understand? So if it's like this, I absolutely positively believe they can win it again. Absolutely. Because the teams that were not injured in the East, they were not contenders. The Orlando Magic were not contenders. They were not. You know what I'm talking about? And the Pacers, I mean, yeah, Tyrese Halliburton missed 2 straight games, right? But even them, they were not finals contenders. They were not. We all know that. So like I said, I mean, this was an easy one for me. It was easy. You understand? If it's going to be like this, the way they got there this year, and if I could look ahead, you know what I'm saying, and say, you know what? So-and-so going to be injured on Miami, Cleveland, Milwaukee, Indiana, and you know, in New York. And I knew if I could see the future, Boston wins their 2nd straight title. And then everybody's going to be like, oh, shit, they went back to back. They did it again. They so great. They're in great company with these superstar players. All that old goofy shit that they said. You know what I mean? So if it happens like that, absolutely. If not, hell no. Because I don't fucking believe in them at all whatsoever. You understand? So that's where I'm at with it. I mean, it really wasn't too much hard for me. It wasn't hard for me to come up with that with my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going based off evidence. I'm going based off the evidence, bro. When have we seen Boston, even when they went to the finals in 2022, me personally, at that time, they were not better than the Milwaukee Bucks. Everybody know that. They were not better than the Bucks at that time. Who got hurt? Chris Middleton. And they took off. You know what I'm saying? Ran into the Warriors. I bet you Jordan want to come in on that one. He want to come in on that one, you know what I mean? But ran into them boys out there in the Bay, and the rest was history, you feel me? So it's always something they got to help Boston get over the hump. You know what I mean? I have yet to see them go through the gauntlet and go win a fucking title. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm going off of. If you got some other evidence to show me that I haven't seen yet, them doing that, send it to me. Send it to me on Instagram, __ under the lights. Send it to me. I just put it up there. There it is right there. TikTok and Instagram, __ under the lights. You know what I mean? And send it to me. You know what I mean? So, sticking with the NBA, you know what I mean? Everybody talking about, you know, nobody's respecting Boston. Motherfuckers just hating on Boston. You know what I mean? It's not hating. It's truth. Okay, look. So Jimmy and Scary Terry don't mean nothing. If that's what you're telling me, okay. And if you're telling me that those guys that didn't play, we all know the road, they mean absolutely nothing, then this you're not going to agree. This segment ain't for you. I'm being realistic. Are they getting the respect they deserve as NBA champions? They're getting as much respect as possible with people being realistic, bro. Like I said before, I'm not about to come out here. I'm not about to come out here and just jump up and down and praise you for beating the teams that you beat. Me personally, I can't do it. So if you want to say that's hating, I don't know how that's hating. That's just me being realistic. You feel what I'm saying? It's me being realistic. So they getting as much respect as they should get by the way that they got there. Because like I said before, bro, when you see an NBA champion, when they win the finals, you feel it in the air. You can feel it, see it, smell it. Everybody around, no matter who team it is, they motherfuckers, they want it, boy. It don't seem like Boston is like really the champions. You know what I'm saying? Are they? Absolutely. Technically, they are. But all of this is based off the road it took for them to get here. That's what it's based off of. We've seen what happened. And listen, I'm a guy that'll tell you, Boston is weak-minded, bro. So I don't feel that if they had to go through the gauntlet, they would be here. So, I mean, are they getting the respect? I mean, shit. If they don't feel they're getting the respect, they know why. Because like I said earlier in the show, I only been on here 25, 26 minutes. Earlier in the show, I just said, Jason Tatum came out and said it himself because they was asking him how special it would be. They were asking him how in the post-game interview how special it would be to win the title. Obviously to win the title, but to have the best record in franchise history or something about the franchise record with the Celtics. Something about that, right? And then I think I got it right here. I might have it right here. This is what he said. I think I got it right here. Hold on.
Obviously, it'd be cool enough to hang an 18th banner. I get that's the bigger thing, but there's never been a Celtic team ever with a better playoff record than what you guys have to this point. You guys have a chance to be second all time, and I mean, it's like the 86 team went 82-18. You guys could be 2 games away from that as like the second best Celtic team ever in terms of record. How much more would that add to it when you think of all that this franchise has done? You guys could be at the top of a whole lot of lists in that record book.
I didn't know that. That would be really cool. But you know, you guys probably would say we didn't play anybody to get here, so we just have to do it again next year.
Niggas ain't saying that if they don't already fucking know it. They're not saying it. So if they're not getting the respect they deserve, it's because they already fucking know it too. Hello? That's just the nature of it, bro. Why would he say it if he don't already know it and already feel it? So did they go into did they go into Miami not knowing Jimmy? They didn't know Jimmy and Scary Terry wasn't playing. So they didn't know that they didn't know that these teams they was going against was hurting shit. They didn't know that. They knew that. That's why he said it. That's why. And what he said at the end is absolutely right. And I said that as well. They're gonna have to come back and do it again next season. See, the people on TV and shit, they're gonna overlook this type of shit and just give them all the praises. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what I do here. That ain't what we do here. I'm gonna keep it real with you. You feel me? They get as much respect as they deserve. Period. Because you played hospital teams. And it's not even a whole lot more to say. How much more do we expound on that? How much more? How much more? You know what I'm saying? If you watching, you know what the fuck going on. So if they come back again and do it next year, it don't even matter. You know, it's kind of like this. And I told my guy Jordan this before. We talked to me and him always. You know, we go back and forth with the Warriors and Cavs. You know, with Steph and LeBron and shit like that, right? And I said, listen. So I said, in 2015, Kyrie, Kevin Love hurt, right? Boom, they win. Come back, boom, they lost. They lose, right? Now I said, when they went and got Kevin Durant, obviously ain't nobody beating that squad. But what I said was this. So they beat us. They beat the Cavs in 2015. No Kevin Love, no Kyrie Irving. If they come back in 2016 and beat the Cavaliers with K Love and Kyrie, getting Kevin Durant don't even matter no more. Because, motherfucker, I beat you when you was hurt, then you was complaining. And when you came back healthy, we beat your ass again, nigga. So guess what? Since we beat y'all twice, good and bad, healthy and not unhealthy and healthy, fully healthy at that, we beat y'all ass. If it was like that, getting Kevin, we already beat you. So why not go ahead and run it up? Why not run it up? We already beat the best of the best. You got to be the best of the best. Motherfucker was in 8 finals in the East for 8 years in a row. You know what I'm saying? So same thing with Boston. You come out here this season and you got there like that. You beat all these hurt-ass teams. So now, next season, because hopefully, we don't know, but hopefully we're assuming it's not going to be like this next season. All the 5 teams in the East that they star players is out. You go through the gauntlet and you win the finals again, because next year you're probably going to fuck around and go against Denver. It might be, what if it's Minnesota? It won't be Dallas again. Not to me. I don't think it'll be Dallas again next year. They're not going to go on a miraculous run like that. You know what I mean? Then yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Then it wouldn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Because we beat those hurt ass teams and we beat the healthy teams too. Now what you so they are on Instagram saying, what you gonna say now? Tell you what we gonna say. You beat hospital teams, nigga. That's what we gonna say. But you come back in this bitch next season and do it, shit. Ain't nothing motherfucker can say. Crown them. It is what it is. Motherfucker, keep it real with them. It is what it is. So you can't overlook that shit. These players is out. It don't matter. That's not even being realistic. It's not. So, but if you a fan and you happy, I get it. What has it been since 08? What's that, 16 years? And the last one y'all won was on June 17th. I was rooting for them back then. Kevin Garnett's my favorite player of all time. So trust me, I remember June 17, 2008. Blowing the shit out the motherfucking, blowing the Lakers the fuck out by 39 points. A record margin in the finals at that point in time. You know what I mean? Kobe walking up the court with his head down and shit. First year in number 24, too. Get off the fucking floor. Rest in peace, back Mamba, though. You understand? But I remember. So I get you happy. It's been a long time coming. You happy. You don't give a fuck about who you played to get there. I get it. I get it. Cool. But you got to be realistic with yourself. So, like I said before, if they ain't getting the respect that they think they deserve, you heard Jason Tatum. He and others know why. Know why. Facts. So, sticking with the NBA, man. I told you I ain't gonna take up too much of y'all time. I ain't gonna take too much of y'all time. You feel me? We talk about Dallas, right? Making it a miraculous run to the finals. You know, I told you, I explained it. You know, it reminded me of the 07 Cavs or the 2018 Cavs. You pick, you choose, whatever. All I'm saying is, you know, nobody thought Dallas was gonna be in the finals. That's what I'm saying. Nobody had Dallas going to the fucking finals. I know I didn't. I don't think nobody had. Maybe some delusional Dallas fans who are also a part of the Dallas Cowboy fan club. You know, it's delusion. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they did, but they ain't had no chance. Not at all. But this is the thing, though, and we see they're outmatched against Boston or whatever the case may be. You know, but the question is this: what does Dallas need to do to be better next season? And will they get another NBA title shot sooner or later? Well, the first thing is this. To me, they need to make a phone call to PJ Washington. I'm talking about right, what time is it? It's 3:24 p.m. right now. Right now. Call PJ. Call Derrick Jones and you know, Dante Exum and anybody else that was out, Max Kleber, everybody, and Luka too, Luka, Kyrie. Hey, we need everybody to show up in every round. We need the same consistency from you other motherfuckers that was in the other rounds, in the previous rounds. Because against OKC, remember, Kyrie had 3 games where he was 12 points, 9 points, and 9 points. And Luka was just doing Luka Doncic things to carry them over the threshold and send OKC home in 6. You feel me? So do that. They're gonna have to be. I think they'd be a little more comfortable next season. Maybe if like I said, that I don't think they're gonna make this type of run. But we talking about what they need to be better next season. Consistency. You know what I'm saying? They've already been to the finals, so they know what that's like. They know what that NBA finals noise is like. They know what the I'm not gonna say so much pressure, you know what I mean? But if you want to call it that, okay, they know what that's like now. They've been in the fire. And they actually went through the gauntlet. You know what I mean? They went on a run. Cool. So they know what it's like. But they might have to get another star player. Or get you somebody that can come off the bench and run the show for because they only got 2 ball handlers. That's Luka and Kyrie. That's it. You take Luka and Kyrie off of Dallas, bro. Who the fuck on that team gonna go get you 10, 15 points? And that's minimal. Like, who gonna go get you 12 points? PJ Washington? So he gonna run the screen and roll, put the ball on the ground, and go get you some buckets. Dante Exum is. Derrick Jones? What about Gafford and Lively? That's what they doing? Tim Hardaway? He had playing. That nigga went 0 for whatever. In the fight, he went 0 for whatever in these finals. He ain't made a shot. And he had so much playing time in the season. That shit he didn't dwindle down to 0 minutes. When he get in the game, it's because they getting blown the fuck out already. Or the game, like I said, the game is over. You feel me? So they don't have, you know, other guys to go out there and go get a bucket for them. If Luka ain't running the show, and listen, when Luka is on the bench It ain't like Kyrie is just extending the lead and shit all the time, bro. It's not like that. So I know people like to say, oh, he's the most skilled. He's this, he's that. Bro, did you see what Drew Holiday was doing? It looked like, excuse me, it looked like to me when Kyrie Irving was working to get them buckets, it wasn't coming with ease. Nor should it, because Drew Holiday and Derek White are elite defenders. We know what Drew does. We know what he does. We know what he does. You feel me? But you know how you can overdo something where you're not normally going at this speed. You're trying to do it faster, and it kind of throws you off. It just looks like when he's on his way to the rim or he's on his way to try to drive past Drew Holiday or a Derek White, even a Porzingis, you know what I'm saying, or a taller guy that he's quicker than. He just wasn't getting no separation like that. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to take nothing away from Kyrie Irving, but like I said before, if we gonna be putting this nigga up here, you know what I mean, with the skill level of Kobe Bean Bryant, Black Mamba, this ain't it. This ain't it. You know what I mean? He gonna have to be better. I like his attitude and shit now, but he gonna have to be better. You know what I mean? But getting that they get another ball handler in there. I like Lively. He active. He only 20 years old, so he gonna be back next season, live and full in effect, active on the glass, setting screens, getting the oops, running the forward transition. He's gonna be straight. You know what I mean? Gafford, I mean, he's not, to me, he's not what Lively is. Lively's more active. You know what I'm saying? I see sometimes they try to post up Gafford in the post. He gonna have to work on that. Maybe call KG or call Hakeem Olajuwon, call somebody, because that shit doing that shit is not gonna get you that ass. It's not. You feel me? So that's gonna have to get better. They got a lot of work to do, bro. They got a lot of work to do. And Tim Hardaway, I don't know if he's still in the contract with Dallas, but he need to be in the gym shooting right now. It ain't like you tired, motherfucker. You ain't hardly get in. He should be in the gym shooting right now as we speak. You know what I mean? This should be the second workout of the day, maybe the third for his motherfucking ass, because he produced nothing. You feel me? But yeah, bro, they're gonna have to go get another ball handler or two. You know what I mean? And get some consistency around them. You feel me? Other than that, ain't much more they could do, bro. There's not much more they could do, and then just work with that. Work with that. Because I don't know off the top of my head right now all of the free agents that's going to be available. I see that I seen some shit when they talking about they looking at Bronny, and they had the little the little picture together. Bronny and Bron could be one of he ain't going on motherfucking Dallas. Even if they do sign Bronny, I don't think he leaving Dallas. I don't think he leaving LA. Even if Bronny goes to Dallas or whoever drafts him, I just don't think he's cutting out, bro. I don't think so. I think he's gonna get extended this offseason. And because I mean, it's LeBron, bro. He's not. No, that's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? But in order for them to do something crazy, to do something, bro, to make another run like this, they're gonna have to have some, like I said, consistency, and somebody else that when Luka sit down, they can run that score up or keep it or maintain it. Maintain the lead, because like I said, it ain't like Kyrie when Luka sit at it. Kyrie's not a playmaker. Can he make some plays? Yeah. Can he throw the oop hit? Yeah. But I'm talking about a natural born playmaker. That's what Luka does, bro. Luka is a fucking playmaker. He can get his own shot and all other four guys' shot. That's not what Kyrie does. It becomes a one-on-one game when Kyrie is out there by himself. All the time. He's not setting you up. You go to that corner, drive, penetrate the lane, boom, kick it to you. That ain't what he's doing. His first instinct is scoring. You feel me? So I just feel like even when Luka's on the bench, if you're going to leave Kyrie in the game, man, get another ball handler. Maybe Kyrie can work off the ball. Because that one-on-one shit in this series right here, in these NBA Finals, when he was at the top of the key, that shit was not working. That shit was not working at all. He was not breaking niggas off. He was not crossing the shit out of nobody. He wasn't doing that. He was trying, and that pull-up game was nothing besides game 3. Other than that, that pull-up game was weak. I'm going to say it again. In these NBA Finals, Kyrie Irving's pull-up game was weak as fuck. Facts. Period, bro. And listen, in this series, the Dallas Mavericks, I told you how lopsided it is. This is the Celtics talent-wise. This is the Mavericks talent-wise. Who the fuck they got to fill that gap in between? You know what I'm saying? That's what they need. They need a gap filler. Somebody that can put points on the board, run the show, get some open looks, get a look for themselves. You know what I mean? Because in this, like I said, in this series, man, Boston just has to be good. They just got to be good as a team. Dallas got to be perfect. And you ain't gonna win too many series like that to where you got to play perfect basketball. Because even when you see, a chance for Dallas to even if they come down, so Luka, he come down, or somebody, Luka, come down, hit a shot, boom. And you think, okay, this could start something. This could start something. Here comes Drew Holiday, pull up three. Boom. Damn. You know what I mean? And they don't have the firepower to just be going back and forth. Back and forth. Boston lives and dies by the three. That's how they win their games. You know what I mean? They're not a 2-point team like that. You know what I mean? Miami is a team that can make it a 2-point game from it because they fly around on defense and then take the three ball away and frustrate you. You feel me? So Dallas is going to have to get consistency from the players that they got. You feel me? Or that for sure, and or more depth or another star player. You know what I mean? Because like I said, bro, that's all they got right now. That's what's good. That's what it's going to take for Boston. You know what I mean? Maybe they go out there and try to reach out to a Klay Thompson who can spread the floor more. Maybe they do that. You know what I mean? We don't know if he's going to be back in with Golden State next season. We don't know. We don't know. So, and see what I just did right there? That just sparked Jordan. You feel me? That just sparked him off a little bit, and he's giving me the signal that he wants to come on. You feel me? So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to say it again. Maybe the Dallas Mavericks should go after Klay Thompson. Everybody talking about, oh, he went 0 of 10. All right, cool. Tell Dallas to reach out to him. I bet you they're missing. But that's something that Dallas could be missing. Let's see, P.J. Washington in that corner or Klay Thompson. I think Luka will love that. But listen, let me bring Jordan in here. You know what I mean? And we can get his perspective on this. What's up, my guy? How you doing, man? You good?
I'm chilling. What's good, baby?
What's good, man? Listen, I know you got things going on. It's probably loud. It's loud back there where you're at. I know the noise is kind of calmed down now. So listen, make sure you get your point across real fairly quick because I don't want you to have to get cut off by the noise in the background. So go ahead.
Yeah. No. They don't. They can obviously use shooting, of course, because that's something they need, of course.
Yeah.
But they need. I think they need another star, a star player.
All right.
To be fair with you, so that they can alleviate pressure off of them too, right? Because listen, without them too, they need someone else that can create their own shots. You know what I mean? Because obviously you've seen when they struggle with them too, they need at least someone else that can at least do something, right? And they don't really have that as well. So I mean, getting shooting, I mean, it's gonna help them. Don't get me wrong, but Klay Thompson can't create his own shot that well either.
No,
you feel what I'm saying? So
but so okay, so that's why you're saying instead of you need first thing for you would be blah blah blah. The first thing for you would be to get another star before Klay Thompson.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I mean, listen.
Yeah. Because he can't really create his own shot. It'd just be the same thing that you'd be going to. Like they would have to run sets for him, like the other sets, which will be good. Don't get me wrong.
That's what I was gonna say.
But yeah, which could be good. You know what I'm saying? I just feel that when the playoffs slow down and all that, like it comes a bit harder to run those sets a bit. You know what I'm saying? Even when Steph Curry is known for all that, but he has to go to the high pick and roll.
Yeah.
Game usually, you know what I'm saying? All the things that they do, they can run those sets. Don't get me wrong, but I just feel that the game slows down. It becomes a bit harder for them to do that. And then when the game slows down, will you be able to create shots in the half court? And remember, Klay Thompson's similar to not like Kyrie is a tough shot maker. So when you're a tough shot maker, you can see that it cannot go down,
Yeah,
especially when you have some niggas in your shorts. So
right.
now Klay Thompson, you see in like especially now, which I do believe throughout his time, this is what Klay Thompson like his run, the 2022 run, similar stats, bro, similar stats, and they
Mm-hmm.
won the chip. You feel what I'm saying? So I
Mm-hmm.
don't think like he's far off. Like he will be able to help, but I don't think that's gonna put them over the top because even still, like the next year, I think there's gonna be different teams. It's gonna be harder for Dallas to get up in there now. It's gonna be
Yeah.
harder for Dallas, especially because the
Oh yeah.
weaknesses that they showed the glaring of Luca.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be, don't get me wrong, Luca's still gonna be able to get and get the job done. But it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tougher because also remember, did they play Denver?
No, Denver lost to Minnesota.
They lost in Minnesota. You know what I mean? Lakers wasn't in there. Like if so there's some teams that I feel like it's probably gonna get better. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be hard for them now. It's gonna be difficult for them now for both teams.
Well, okay, so look, you know how we talking football. Like when I was talking last season about my Eagles, right? We don't have no motion. It's just line up and just go. There's no creativity, there's no nothing. Dallas ain't got no motion like that. Obviously, they got the screen and roll, and Luka's gonna always use that. I'm pretty sure he's been doing that since he touched the basketball. You feel me? But with Klay Thompson, that's what brings them their motion. You know what I'm saying? That will be what brings them their motion. And yeah, it may only be one guy that's moving around like that, but it also can open it up for this guy over here. You know what I mean? So I hear what you're saying as far as get a star player first. You know what I mean? Then go, if they were to, then go after Klay Thompson. You know what I mean? I feel that because like you said, they need a third guy to dribble that ball, to handle the ball. And before you go get Klay, if they got their eyes on somebody already, I think Klay Thompson, they should hop on that ASAP.
Paul George.
I think no, I'm not a Paul George guy, bro.
But whether I know that you're not a Paul George guy, but that fits the criteria.
Paul George palms get too, man, listen, Paul George palms get way too sweaty for me, bro. All of that shit, it goes, what? Talk to me.
Listen, if we now we know Kyrie can get in between slowed down, let's say locked up, slowed down, let's say somewhere in here.
Let me 12 points and 60. That's locked up. I'm sorry.
He averaged so-called 19 points, even though that should have been realistically, he averaged around 15 points a game.
Realistically, yeah.
Yeah, so with that guy struggling to score, bro, I think you're gonna need a guy like Paul George for sure.
Man, listen. Paul George, to me, because Dallas is going to be in tough games. Dallas wins tough games. Now, did they win these games? Nah, but I'm saying Dallas can win tough games. And with them being in tough games, bro, the deeper it get, bro, I'm going off the history of Paul George, okay? That's all I'm doing, bro. In the regular season, ain't no worries. It happens in the playoffs. That's it. So what's going to be, nah, bro. Not to me, because I don't think he's going to, it sound good, but I just don't think he's going to come through for you. We look at Paul George's game. Oh, he can go get a bucket. He can defend pretty well in perimeter still. He can still do that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And he can hit the three. He can do that. Mm-hmm. But the fuck about when it's needed most.
But now take into account this though now. Mike. He'd be the third dude.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it. Maybe even the second dude, because Kyrie Irving might be the third dude.
Man.
You understand? It's Luka. It's Luka that holds that responsibility.
Listen.
You get what I'm saying?
What was he in LA? He was the second nigga. Right?
And so then he can be the third dude.
And then hold on. He was just the third nigga. Was he?
With who?
Oh, one of the three? Him, not Kyrie, PG, Kawhi, and James Harden?
I would say he was the first, because Kawhi was, nigga, he's in and out bro, he's in and out more than
All right,
than
so
me
let's do.
right now, more than me and Ellen at the moment. So I ain't in
Okay,
there.
cool. So cool. So if he was the one this year, if he was the one, we see how that ended. We know how it ends.
For sure.
We know how it ends at number 2. We know how that ends.
Yeah, but we also seen it. We also seen him get to the Western Conference Finals now when they were all hurt, right?
It's time to play in June. How many times are we gonna keep coming the motherfuck out here and praise somebody for getting to the conference finals when you got a
I'm
team?
just saying. I'm just saying that that's something that he got to with the team with a limited team at that.
When was this?
So in the Western Conference Final, they lost to the Denver, I think. If I'm not
2021,
mistaken.
correct?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Remember, and the guys was out. Like he did his thing. Let's be
So,
clear.
so remember you talked about how the Lakers wasn't in there and shit. The Lakers weren't playing. They playing. And they did
That's
beat
true.
Denver. They beat Denver, right? They did that, right?
Who did?
The Clippers. Didn't they beat Denver as well?
No, I don't think they beat the Clippers.
21? No, I'm saying did the Clippers play the Denver?
Oh, I think they, yeah, and
And,
yeah. I think so.
and remember,
And then they
was
lost to
was
someone
number
else.
27 playing? You know what I'm saying? So listen,
Yeah, but they were also injured too, though.
but listen, we talking about Jamal, and who was the main 2 guys on their team?
Kawhi.
Hold on, you're right, but we're talking about the bench of the fucking Clippers versus the bench of the
They didn't have James Harden at the time.
No, they didn't. But was Norman Powell? He was in that motherfucker. Was he there?
I think. Yeah.
So even still, we're not praising people for getting to Western Conference Finals and shit like that. Paul George is Paul George is
talking about his game.
Okay, all right.
I'm talking about his game, and his game, I feel like will be able to help them a bit more than like if you're gonna get a third star, then you can go and get shooters. Like you can go and get 3-and-Ds or whatever the case may be, whoever's on the market.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But if you to get that next star and then have that, because then you still have Lively on a rookie contract. You can get Gafford at damn near what minimum, maybe even 5-10 mil, whatever it is. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm.
You're gonna have to throw Klay Thompson. And remember, those guys are 27 years old, 30
Yeah.
years old now, or 31 or 32. Luka's 25. Klay's 34.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? Are you trying to if you're talking about for 1 year, Klay is 34, brother.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, would you rather have a Paul George who's a year younger, 2 years younger that has a bit more to his game, or just have Klay Thompson? And you have to pay him 60, 70 million a year for 3 years.
He ain't getting that much money.
That's what he fucking wants, bro.
60 million?
Yes.
He's asking
he wants a 3-year deal.
Right.
Remember, getting 20 points a game off 40% shooting from 3, that's goddamn it near 20 million a year for players right now. Let's be very clear.
Okay. So this is what I want. I want a guy who's been through the fire and who let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck about that 0 of 10 last game he did. It's cool for the social media for everybody to say, oh, he went 0 of 10 limit this game. I bet you ain't gonna leave his ass open. I bet you gonna do that. And he can go 10 of 10 on your ass or 7 of 10 on your ass. You feel me? In any moment, Jordan, I don't have to tell you this because I know you know. My nigga, I don't give a fuck what the moment is, how high the stakes are, how bright the light is. It doesn't matter with Klay Thompson because he has hit clutch shots. I'm talking about Klay Thompson can have AKs pointed at him. And if he got to make the shot, he has made it. Now, has he been shot a couple times? Yeah. But plenty of times he has made it. And they took them guns away and said, have a nice day. You feel me? So that's the kind of guy I want. They got this shit. They got this. Paul George don't got this to me. I'm about this and this. Klay Thompson can do anything, but I ain't saying he gonna put it on the floor and do. He's not the type of player he is. But can he get a shot? Yeah, he can create his own shot. Is he gonna give you 20 points a night off creating his own shot? No, but he can give it to you. He can create his own shot. That's what the screen is for. He don't need much space to shoot it. You know what I'm saying? He don't need much space. And with him, man, I think he's more of an asset to a team than Paul George is. That's me, my opinion. You know what I mean? This is my opinion. Klay Thompson got that dog in him. I don't give a fucking nobody talking about. Klay Thompson and he ain't scared of nothing. I ain't scared of nothing. That 0 of 10 wasn't because he was fucking scared. He was just off. He had an extremely off night. Extremely off night. That nigga was not nervous at all.
Well, if we looking at, we got a bunch of players at the moment, right? That is up in free agency. If you need to check, you got Malik Monk. You got these are guys that I think that can help them. Let's say that can at least, you know what I'm saying. You got OG, DeMar DeRozan, James Harden. You got
he's off. He's off.
Tavius Caldwell Pope, player option. Miles Bridges. You know what I'm saying. You got Clay. Tobias here. Never mind.
Yeah, please don't mention that.
Gary Trent Jr., Royce O'Neal, he can stroke it. You know what I'm saying? Buddy Hield, he can stroke it.
Buddy, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a few. Kelly Oubre.
Don't you do it? He need to be back in Philadelphia.
I'm just giving you Tyrese Maxey's there. Pascal Siakam's there.
I'll take Kelly Oubre. I would take Kelly Oubre back in Philadelphia. I know we ain't talking about that right now, but you brought his name up. That's my guy. Kelly Oubre back in Philly, along with Nicholas Batum. And if you can't get him, come on, OG. Bring OG with us. You know what I'm saying? I like OG. He can hit the three and he play defense. He run the floor. He's a basketball player. No ego. Go out there and play basketball. Basketball. Period. I take him over Paul George right now. I'm telling you, and I stand on that. I'm not. It's this for me, bro. It's this. This is what I said about Paul George. This is what I said. Hear me out. 2020 in the bubble, right? When Paul George was playing fucking terrible. Remember he shot that ball at the side of the backboard? All of that shit, right? So he came out and was saying that he was going through mental health issues. Mental health issues is what he said. Okay? The reason I was against that, and listen, he may have, but the reason I was against it is because, first of all, I think that's the avenue that a lot of people in this world these days like to travel down. When something ain't going, if you got an attitude problem, I'm bipolar. Or you nervous about something or whatever the case or whatever. You equate it to mental health. And that's why you was playing like that. So what I said was this. Well, you've been playing trash like that. So what was it when you was in Indy? When you was there, y'all got swept. You got fucking swept by the Cavaliers. And the season prior to that, he told Indy that he didn't want to. He don't. No matter of fact, that same season he wasn't coming back. He wasn't coming back after the year. You go out there, get swept. You played terrible. Then you go to OKC. You go there, you get ran the first year. You played terrible. I think Joe Ingles gave you 36. You came out there with 5 fucking points. Okay? Boom. Then that summer, you in the city of Oklahoma. Oklahoma City. That's where you are. Looking at the public with the microphone in your hand. I'm coming back. I ain't going nowhere. I'm here to stay. Da. And then you hear Kawhi Leonard going to LA and you walk your ass to the motherfucking office and say, I want out. You demand your way out and go to fucking the Clippers. So if you blaming 2020 performance on your mental health, what the fuck is it or was it when you was in Indy, in OKC, in LA for the years before that and the years after that? What is it? I know people that have children that really go through mental health shit. I know a chick right now that if she didn't get a house key from her sister a couple days prior, when she went over there and knocked on the door, her sister was face down in the fucking ground having a seizure because she's bipolar and she has seizures for her mental health. She has seizures because she has mental health issues. If she wouldn't have got a key from her sister a couple days before, she would have been knocking at that door, knocking. And what would happen? It would have been over with. I know a chick right now whose daughter has schizophrenia. She can't hardly sleep through the night. She's scared her daughter gonna get up and just wander off in the street somewhere. Can't even get no sleep. You gotta get up to work the next day. So I hate when people just go to mental health. I don't like it. That's how I feel about the shit. And I felt that's what he went to overlook his terrible play because he's been playing terrible in the fucking playoffs when it's needed the most. That's why I don't want no goddamn Paul George. No, I don't want him. Period. And I don't think he'll help the Mavericks much. And I don't think he should go back to Indy. I think he'll fuck them up. Because if he go back to Indy, that means them hard playing time gonna be cut. We've seen what he's capable to do. That means Aaron Nesmith time gonna be cut. You know what I'm saying? No.
And you seen what Joel did.
I seen that shit. I seen that. If I was there, if I could reach to the TV, I'd have slapped that motherfucking eye back the other way. That's what I would have did. You don't want no motherfucking Paul George, bro. Okay, cool. I'm pretty sure that's fine. If he come to Philadelphia and play like that, he ain't gonna hit. He's not gonna hit enough boosts. I'm telling you, you can't come to Philly and play like that.
He won't play like that for us, though.
Hey, listen, that's fine. So listen, call Steph and tell him hit up Paul George. Tell him send him a maybe DM or something. Maybe he'll come out there. Who knows, bro? I don't want that motherfucker. Telling you, I don't. And please, hell no. That's all I had to say about that, bro. That's it, man. So, is there anything else you want to expound on before we get up off here, man?
Nah, man. I just got on here, man.
I know. Yeah, I don't want to risk it being too loud in the background. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. You know what I mean? Because I'm about to get up off here too. You feel me? So listen, man. For the ones that's watching right now, appreciate you. Thank you.
Why don't we quickly just say so? Who's your team to? What's your Western Conference team and the Eastern Conference team for next year, real quick?
Eastern Conference team. Eastern Conference team.
You got to see who team pick up first and all that.
Yeah, I want to see that first. We don't know unless you're just going assuming, you know what I mean? Oh, everybody's coming back with the same team. You know what I mean? I mean, that's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So we might let's just wait for that until we see what happens in free agency trades.
Who you got for MVP?
League MVP? Shea might be up there again, bro. He might be up there again. I think Joker's gonna be up there. You know what I'm saying? Luka I probably like the same people gonna be around there again. They're younger. You got Shea, you got Luka, got Joker. I said Joker. You know what I'm saying? I think that's about it, bro. Maybe we see Anthony Edwards hop up in that motherfucker. Maybe. Who knows? I said maybe. You feel me? Who you got?
I'll take Joel Embiid again.
Okay. I mean, obviously he's going.
I don't think Joker's gonna go get one because he can't. It's not gonna happen for him to get that again.
Is he gonna be in the race?
Yeah, of course, but I don't think he's gonna get it. To be fair, okay. and mark my words right now. If LeBron James or Steph Curry is around the top of the West,
oh yeah,
they get it.
Yeah, I mean that. Yeah,
like if say Warriors are 2 or 1 or Lakers are 2 or 1, it's gonna be one of them.
Bro, I think. Let me tell you.
So I'll take LeBron James, Steph, and Joel Embiid.
So you're
right now. That's my 3 right now.
Okay, so you're assuming, you know what I mean? And the only reason I didn't say Joel Embiid is because I don't know if he's gonna be healthy throughout the year. I just don't know. That's the only reason. That's the first thing that came to my mind. But I had to skip it. You know, I don't want to be a fan. You know what I'm saying? I can't just say Joel Embiid. You know what I mean? But
the way that he was playing, man. If he's healthy, bro.
Yeah, I mean, listen. Obviously, okay. Look, I answered this question going off of okay. I don't know if he's gonna be healthy all year. But if we're gonna say if he's healthy all year, I'm taking Joel Embiid for the front runner, just as he was this year, the front fucking runner, and it was not even close. He was the most complete he's ever looked as a basketball player. You know what I mean? And remember, I told you, I said, you know what? I don't even give a fuck about them getting nobody else. We got Kelly Oubre, Batum out there defending the perimeter, can shoot the three. Maxey gonna do what he do, feed on Joel Embiid. You know what I mean? Blah, blah, blah. If he do what he do, I don't give a fuck about getting nobody else. Go out there and go to the finals. Let's do it. I don't want to see you out here with 15 points in game 7. Do what you've been doing throughout the season and in April, May, and going into fucking June. And if we go out there and lose, let it be because you just lost to the better team. But I don't want to see you falling and you just fall down to the ground. No, I want to see you falling down to the ground, swing and still hit. I done been in a fight before and I'm falling to the ground and I was hitting the motherfucker while I was falling. Back, back, back. You know what I mean? Boom. He fell on me. And shit. But guess what? Nigga, I went out with him. I went out swinging, nigga. It was a bunch of people fighting and shit. I went out swinging. I wasn't just going down to the ground like, nah, don't do that shit. Don't curl up and nah. Swing, nigga. And if we lose, let it be because we lost to the better team. Period. I can respect that all day long. But that 15-point shit, that bullshit, and you look defeated and shit like that, nah, no. If you can't play to your full potential, my nigga, sit down. Sit down. That's where I'm at. Sit down. I'm tired of the hero. Oh, he's fighting through it. We ain't gonna get anywhere with that. What? Yeah. So that's where I'm at with that. But yeah, I mean, if that's the case, yeah, Joel Embiid, and like you said, I think if they even up there about at 3 or 4, you remember Russ won that motherfucker being the 4th seed when KD cut out. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If Steph and LeBron is up there at number 4, and obviously they're gonna be the ones leading their teams and shit, yeah, it could most definitely go to one of them for damn sure. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
I think that storyline would make sense too. They're one of the older statements in the league and MVP and all that.
So. Yeah. Well, we shall see, man. You know we got, and so you know what? So now NBA's over. You know what I mean? See, think about the NBA. We ain't got to wait that much longer like the NFL. NFL's over in February, 2nd week of February, Super Bowl. We got to wait 7 whole months till September. Feel me? Well, the NBA, that's gonna be back in 4 months.
Oh, for sure. Then you got Team USA, then Team USA versus Team Canada. Then we gonna get the free agents are gonna be back at it. You know what I'm saying? And we can talk about all that.
Sure. Yeah. So before we go, you brought up Team USA. Who you got? Team USA over Canada or against Canada? I mean, you got a squad too. You got Shea, Jamal.
No. The only way that we compete is if all of our players go, and that's not gonna happen.
Who was all of them? Wiggins? You don't think Wiggins gonna go?
Yeah, like Wiggins, Jamal, and SGA.
You don't think SGA gonna go?
No, they all have to go. SGA gonna go, but Wiggins has to go. SGA has to go. RJ Barrett has to go.
Those guys won't go because of you with USA working with. I think that would be the reason they wouldn't go. If it wasn't like that, they would go.
Lou Dort has to be there.
I like saying
Benedict Mathurin has to be there. You know, we got Zach Eddy has to be there.
Y'all got a squad, dog.
No, we can play.
That's a squad. Like
Nembhard has to be there. On Indiana
too. Yeah. We'll go ahead and peel them up off the ground. So we'll go ahead and peel all the Canadians up off the ground. It's okay. Hey, we still love y'all. We still love y'all. Like how you pick up gum off the ground.
They should all go and be like, yo, let's see if we can do it, man.
Why not? I look at it like this. They should all go and go against USA. Just to see just to see how we would fare, how we would go up against the best. Because let's keep it 100. Out of the Canadian players that we talking about, with the exception of Shea, which one of them? With the exception of Shea, which one of them niggas is up at the top like that? Which one of them niggas is top 5 in the league? Which one? Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, let's keep it 100.
But most of the players in the top 5 are all international anyway.
Yeah, but what they got to lose? Yeah, and that may be true, but they're not Canadian. It's only one Canadian SGA. So I'm saying, if you were to exclude obviously Joker, Giannis, Luka, you know what I'm saying, and let's just say the guys after them,
Embiid,
with the exception of Shea, and Embiid, with the exception of Shea, which one of those other guys is Ant-Man? Which one of those other guys is, you know what I'm saying, is Kawhi. Well, no, I don't think he's gonna be playing, but you get what I'm saying. Those other guys that's on the USA team, which one of those guys is those guys who was really like they ain't got nothing to lose? It's gonna it's gonna look better on Canada's resume. It would look better on Canada's resume beating USA versus USA beating Canada.
Yeah,
that's like being the ugly dude with the fine chick. I look better. You look more good, better on my resume than I look on yours. Because I'm the ugly nigga with the fine ass chick. Well, you a fine ass chick with an ugly nigga. You know what I'm saying? So my resume look better than yours, baby. So that's how I kind of look at this. I hope they all go. I would like to see. Has Wiggins ever went over there and played?
he has it. Yes. He played for Canada. He played for Canada, but for this thing, I don't know. He better play, bro.
Bro, this right here, right now in 2024, this is the time that the clash should because when we talk about international players in the NBA, y'all got the most. Am I correct?
Second one.
Who got more than y'all?
No, you guys have it's US and then.
No, man, I'm talking about aside from the state. Y'all have,
it's us. Yeah, it's us.
Yeah. So I think this is the perfect time to get busy. This is the perfect time to get busy. Y'all it ain't 4 years ago, you know what I mean? When niggas was younger, say he was in LA, you know what I mean? Nah, he MVP candidate now. You know what I mean? Jamal done won the finals now. You know what I'm saying? Niggas done been in the league, been around. And
Lou Dort, one of the best.
Yeah, Lou Dort, man. I like Lou Dort, bro. He played perimeter defense, knocked down the threes, you know what I'm saying? And he also hits clutch threes. He was doing it again.
He's one of the better two-way players in the league. Jamal Murray.
Yeah. So
he can get buckets. SGA can get buckets. You have Dylan Brooks, he's just a little pest. That's all he do. And you got Nimhard, one of the better young players coming up in the league. Benedict Medrin, one of the better young players coming up in the league. You got the guy from the Blazers. They got the high flyer. I know you talk.
I know you're talking about his name. I just can't remember his name.
From Kentucky. How did I mess that up? Yeah, he's nice.
Sharp?
He's dumb.
Sharp?
Yeah. Shaden Sharp. He's dumb nice, bro.
Yeah.
Zach Eddy, probably a top 15 pick in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We got Powell, we got Tristan Thompson, we got some guys. We got the white boy with the long hair, Olynyk.
Oh, Kelly Olynyk. Yeah, y'all got a squad, bro. Y'all got a squad, dog. Like that's a squad. Like that's like let's keep it 100. Unless we talking about some, Spain with the Gasol brothers, or Argentina with Ginobili and them. You know what I mean? What's one of them international teams better than y'all's, man?
I mean, now I think we have the second best roster, bro.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Now we got Nickeil Alexander as well. He can get it going and he can defend.
Defender. Yeah. Hey, y'all. This is. I hope it happens, bro. I hope it's a clash because I hope it's a clash. I hope it is. So, man, listen.
But I got one thing to say because somebody wrote something on the thing talking about T-Mac, about me saying I was telling a lie. Remember on the YouTube, on the comments last time he was on, he said I'd be lying because I was lying because I said, remember, I bang with most of the players that I like, I've liked previously. And one of the ones that I liked after they got to the NBA was T-Mac because he played for Toronto, and I seen him in Toronto, and that's one that I liked. And it's not like I liked T-Mac when he became good. I liked T-Mac when he was on Toronto, and Toronto he wasn't getting the shot. You see what I'm saying? So just so that whoever mentioned that is why I like T-Mac. So I don't like players just when they become good, and then I try to go and be like, oh, I like these niggas. Like, I mean, it can happen on occasion, like I said, of course, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're gonna like a player, and you're gonna be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna bang with this guy now, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I like my players long before they become what they become.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So with T-Mac, I just want to let that be known real quick.
And listen, and that's cool. And that's because look, you have to see a player play. Or with me, it's the little things for me. So prime example, right? 2000, Ravens in the Super Bowl. Me and my mama, we never missed a Super Bowl. At this year, we was at a party, Super Bowl party, right? Kids is there. It's a pool table over there and shit. You know what I mean? So I'm over there with the kids and shit, right? But I'm trying to look and see, who coming out the tunnel, introducing people and shit like that. So this is my first year playing linebacker, you know what I mean? So it's like, I see Ray Lewis come out the tunnel. He danced, and I'm like, oh my God, who is that?
Mm-hmm.
Who is this dude? You know what I mean? I put the pool stick. I said, I ain't playing, y'all. I ain't playing. I didn't miss a second of that fucking game. Now, as kids, you know what I mean? You might go over there, you know what I mean? We ain't analyzing the game at that young. You know what I mean? You can go over there with your friends and shit like that. But that game right there, I watched the whole game, and my eyes was on 52. 52. That's when I became a fan of him dancing. Came out, and then I seen him play. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? And that's when YouTube was kind of coming up. You know what I mean? But at that time, we had that dial-up internet. You know what I'm talking about? So we ain't had we didn't have it. It was broadband, kind of like, I guess that's the Wi-Fi back then type shit, right? We didn't have broadband. We didn't have that. So I would try to YouTube it, and it would be stuttering, and I could never get it, right? So when I get to school, before class started, I hurry up and get on the computer, and I type his name in, watch his highlights. That motherfucker said, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And so we talk about Kevin Garnett. I seen him in 1995. I was over my daddy's house, just watching the game. Seen him on TV. I was like, oh, who is this nigga, man? I fuck with him. You know what I mean? So those are my two favorite players, and they remind me of each other. And they're great players. They're great, like some of the greatest players ever. So I'm with you. Like, I didn't pick my guys when they became great. You know what I mean? And I brought up Ray Lewis. I was 12 years old at that time. That following year, 2001, that's when Tom Brady hit the scene. I didn't know who Tom Brady was, but I was watching the game, listening to John Madden talk about how he was a damn near last pick in the draft, and he stepped in for Drew Bledsoe, and I knew Drew Bledsoe. I'm like, oh damn, okay, he's hurt. Boom, 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 boom. Right? Watching him play and shit. It was a game manager. It wasn't Tom Brady. You understand? But it's when he did this, like he was like, oh my God, I can't believe we won. I was like, I like him, man. I like him. He was damn near last pick in the draft. I like dude. But it wasn't because they won the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? I watched him play, and then his story from coming from, like I said, 199th pick. You know what I mean? He an underdog and shit. I like dude. So that's how I became. So now you fast forward to 08, 09, 2010. You got the Ravens versus the Patriots rivalries and shit like that. Now my friends is like, nigga, how you like Ray Lewis and Tom Brady? And how to get them the story. Well, I was fucking 12 when I seen I was 12 when I seen Ray Lewis. I was going on 13 when I seen Tom Brady. You know what I mean? We ain't analyzing the game like that back then. So now as the years go and they going against each other, so my first, I don't want Ray Lewis to lose. That's my number one guy. That's my guy. But if Tom Brady defeats the Ravens, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm kind of ticked off. But on the other side, it's still cool, though, because that's Tom Brady. I've been rocking with him since day one, since I seen him, just since I was a youngster. You know what I mean? So it's like, I was kind of in a win-win situation, but I was still hurt a little more if Ray Lewis and them lost. You feel what I'm saying? I'll hurt a little more. But those are my guys. I didn't wait until they got who they became. Nobody thought Tom Brady was going to be who he was after Super Bowl I. Ray Lewis or Kevin Garnett. Nobody thought that. You feel me? So I don't like when people say, oh, you waited till. Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I made that clear.
For sure. Well, I'm glad you cleared that up for the people. You understand? You know I know how shit go in the chat and these comments on social media, all of that type of shit. I know how that shit go. You feel me? So listen, man. I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here. The NBA Finals is over. We'll be watching basketball again. Make sure y'all keep in touch with the free agency. I know where you are, trades, because we're gonna be talking about it all. You know what I mean? Team USA, Olympics this year, the real Olympics. This is the every 4-year Olympics. This ain't the, that shit in 2021 or 22. No, this is the real deal shit. And we're going to be in Paris, France. Well, we not, but they are. You feel me? But listen, if you listen on Apple, Spotify, Google, appreciate you. And we thank you. Much love to you. If you're commenting on on YouTube right now, appreciate you. We thank you. My guy E, shout to you, my boy. I know you always watching. You know what I'm saying? Jordan Nash, he had a few comments, but he on here now. So shout to my nigga Jordan, you feel me? And if you're watching on YouTube right now, hit the like and subscribe button. Share it with your friends. Share it with everybody. With your side pieces, your side niggas. pastors, everybody. Share with everybody who loves sports, you feel me? So listen, man, and they can be up to date with all things under the lights. So listen, that's our show for today, and we gone.